Hello, welcome to the channel. My name's Joe, where I help you make better coffee and give you honest reviews. Today, we are doing a quick little demo on replacing a gasket and a filter, or a shower screen rather. And right now we have the IMS. This is the IMS shower screen. It's the nano coated. So it's going to have kind of a non-stick type coating on the top. And then we have a silicone, or silicon, however you want to pronounce it, gasket here. These are a little bit better than the standard rubber ones. They last a little bit longer and they have a better seal. And maybe you're asking yourself, Joe, why would I ever want to replace these things? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One, if you're kind of just getting like bitter flavor and you just can't get it out, you can take these out actually and clean them out. It is good to replace these after every few years or whatever. So this is a high-end one. It's nice to have, you know, good quality stuff in there. Lelit actually sends you an IMS filter basket, so it does come with a really nice one, but it's been a few years now, so it's good to replace it. And then for the gasket, it's a good idea if you start noticing when you're putting your portafilter on and you get some water that leaks around the edges, and after you even scrub the tops and stuff, it still keeps leaking. That's a good indication that, hey, you know, I need to replace this gasket. Even if you're doing that and it does fix it, but it keeps coming back every couple of days, just go ahead and replace the gasket. It's really cheap. I got this for 15 bucks, and I think this was like 30, so all in all, it's not a ton of money to just keep up with maintenance. And like I said before, you don't really have to change this as often. The gasket, though, does go bad. So, and again, this is the cheapest item. So the hardest thing is getting this off. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I have a multi-tool here. I also pulled out a butter knife. But generally, you don't need a ton of force or anything, so a good little multi-tool. I'm using the flathead here. That should help. So, okay, I don't know if you want to jump under here to try to get this shot or not, but we'll take a look. So, another thing to note here, some machines are different. A lot of them, though, will have a screw right here. If you have a screw, not the Lelit, but if you have another machine, you actually have to unscrew that first. The Lelit is a little bit easier. You can just kind of pry this off. There we go. And there it goes. So, let me get that a little bit more. And almost. I'm going to switch sides here. And there it is. And that thing is gunked up. Look at that. Black. Even smells kind of weird. It smells like coffee and toast or something. Give it a sniff.
Not good.
Yeah. So this one's bad.
That looks pretty gross up there too.
Yeah, probably a good idea to clean that. So let's go ahead and do that. I will get a paper towel.
Is there a little white brush tool that's at an angle?
There is, yeah. I have used that many a times. I'm going to go ahead and use a little vinegar on this. Look at that. That's in your coffee, bro. Yeah, and this is why you want to replace this type of stuff. It just takes time. And like I said, you could, if you're trying to save some money, you can actually clean this out and it'd probably be fine. I might save it and do that, run it through the wash or something like that. Leave it in some cleaning solution for a little while.
More vinegar.
Yeah, it needs more?
Yeah.
All right. Now, when you do back flushing, that's supposed to help, but again, you know, it doesn't get everything. You know, it's not perfect. Back flushing doesn't get everything. So, it's probably getting pretty close. It seems like less residue's coming off, yeah?
Yeah. Your coffee machine reflection looks really funny.
Yeah? All right, let's see. How's that? A lot better. Let's see if we can get...
Very nice.
That looks pretty good. Let me do one more. Good opportunity. As always, if anybody's on here and you have any questions, definitely throw them in the live comments and we will talk about them right now. I am looking back every once in a while just to see. All right, that's looking pretty good. Look at how much cleaner that looks. It was like soot.
Let's see the comparison from the old filter thing to the new one.
Yeah, this was the old, and this is the new. Stunning, not stunning.
This one looks like a unicorn.
Well, this is the nano coating that they put on it. It does kind of goes away after a little bit, but let's see if we can. I'm just seeing if any of that's actually removable or if it's just staining. Yeah, it's mostly just staining.
Call it.
Okay. Good. All right, so basically you can do it with the Lelit, you can actually do this in one step if you're good. So you can pop, this side's gonna go down with the edges here.
What edges?
See how this is like espresso?
Oh.
So that's gonna go up into the machine. This one didn't have it on it, but anyways. All right, so let's, and that's pretty much it. You just have to really give it a good seating there. Now I'm gonna push this up. And you don't want to push too much with force here because, especially if you're using a tool like this, let me see if I have another tool in here that might work better. I don't really. So I'm just going to stick with that. Should be fine though. You just got to keep pushing it up until it's, there we go. All right, so now, let me clean this out. Let's go ahead and see if it, nope, still needs to go up more. Okay. There we go. Now it's going up. All right, so let's see if that did the trick. I think it may have. Let's take a look. Nope. It's close, but not quite yet. Let me see if I can take this out. Because if we can push this up with the portafilter, it would be helpful. Say it again?
Like push the portafilter up from the bottom. Like set it. Yep. Yeah.
It doesn't really want to go in here. I think this is, it looks like it's pretty good. I can't really.
I know.
I think it's this back actually. Yep. That's where it's at.
Now try it.
You don't really have a lot of, no, see how it's not really, this back doesn't want to go up all the way, I feel like. See how it's, yeah, this back just doesn't want to go in there. Let's see. I don't think it's closer. There we go. Okay. Let's kind of give that a nice tug that way. All right, I think we got it finally. Yep. All right, so that is how you get the gasket out there. It's a little bit of tugging and pushing to get the gasket to go in. But you got to remember that's 9 bars of pressure, which is, you know, a lot of pressure. It's, you know, quite a bit. So it is kind of, you know, holding a lot of pressure in there, so you got to really get it in there and make sure it fits good. But I think that's it. I actually am going to turn the machine on just to make sure the seal is good. Now, if you have a like a stopper, a cleaning basket, basically a basket that has no holes in it, you could pop that in and throw it up there. Unfortunately, we actually lost ours, and I don't know where it went. So we are going to have to, we're just going to put a couple of paper filters in there, kind of choke it out a little bit, and see if we can test it that way. So let's go ahead and turn it on. And see if this holds. So you don't have to wait for it to heat up either. Pretty good. It's a nice, nice seal. We don't have any leaking on the side. If it was, you'd see it leaking around these corners. You'd feel some wetness here. Since it's not hot, you can put your finger around here, but it's bone dry. So, I'm gonna turn it off. And that's a wrap. So let me take a look here. Looks like we don't have any comments, which is fine. It's a kind of a late evening to be doing this, but it's when the espresso machine's off. You got time. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the comments below. We do have a giveaway that we're doing, so definitely jump in on that. We are very close to our 5,000 subscriber giveaway. So jump in on that. We're going to give away a DF64, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you.